bit quiet today, isn't it? But everyone's out enjoying the sun. I do not blame them. I was busy earlier. One more shuffle. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Capricorn's highest good. How is Capricorn feeling in the second week of May 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for Capricorn, please. That was aggressive. Right, we've got the 6 of Pentacles upright and the 2 of Swords reversed. Now, the 2 of Swords is a positive reversal. 6 of Pentacles upright is someone who's looking for equal give and take. Did you get this last time? 3 Pentacles from you, 3 Pentacles from them. Pentacles are investments of time, money, and energy. The 2 of Swords, when it's upright, is someone who's refusing to deal with a situation, okay, that needs, it's a decision that needs to be made. So you blindfold yourself, you know, you close off your body language, you're like, nope, bury your head in the sand. When you reverse it though, it's like, now I'm dealing with it, now I'm ready to face this. So looking for equal give and take, okay? We're not looking away from people. We're not making excuses for their lack of effort, lack of time, lack of money, lack of energy. We require that now. I'm just going to move them because they're in the way. Let's get another couple for Capricorn. 8 of Wands, fast action, progress, communication. Okay, so things are moving in the right direction. Now that we've, you know, made affirmative action, it's all moving forwards. One more. The 7 of Swords, the Knight of Wands reversed, and the 3 of Pentacles reversed. You could have got cheated on. I'm saying that because at first I thought it was you, but then it was with the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So someone as being uncooperative. You could have been the person cheating, but you could have been the third party, and now you're like, I ain't doing that anymore. It's not fun. Being last on the list of priorities, someone that has to get used to hearing no, you know, I'm not doing it. So you could have been tangled up in something where the person just refused to cooperate and work together, because 3 is a number of community, but 3 of Pentacles can be workplaces. Could be a workplace affair, or it could be that we're just not able to cooperate. They're not working together with me because it's reversed. This is like overly sexual energy, highly passionate, secretive. So I think someone's like been dodging and weaving and getting what they want from you at times, and then, you know, shaking you off at times, and you're just not having it anymore. There's been quite a lot of that coming out in the reads, to be honest. Let's get 3 for them. Well, whoever it is that shows up in your reading, but I feel like because you're in the thick of it, it'll be them. So it could be someone from the past, it could be someone you're currently dealing with, or it could be someone that you're manifesting in. Let's see. They've got the Five of Cups as the challenge. So when you had, because these are a bit like timelines. So at the same time that you were not willing to look away from the lack of give and take, they're like, oh my goodness, like, do I grieve this? Am I going to have to grieve this connection? So I think they were worried. I think they were in regret about how they treated you. Because the Five of Cups is grief, sadness, loss, regret. Okay, so they could lose it, or they could feel really remorseful. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay. This is the first time the Empress has shown up today. Out of 12 zodiac signs. The Empress is the major arcana for Libra and for Taurus. Okay. The Empress attracts, she does not chase. Someone is offering the Empress a pentacle. Someone new. Someone would like to invest in the Empress. Time, money, and energy. You know, dating with a view to having a relationship. They view this person as worthy because she's all four queens. She's the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's abundant, she's creative, she's a nurturer, she's very beautiful, highly intelligent, very calm. She glides, you know, you feel safe around the Empress. She can literally be pregnant, but she can be pregnant with possibilities. Okay, she's highly abundant with ideas. She's very stylish, very creative, very very caring, very grounded. She attracts wealth and she attracts beauty. See, this person could be a Libra or they could be a Taurus. They could have these placements in their chart. They could be a mother. They could be someone who's middle-aged. They could be someone who's older. Someone who's retired. They don't have to be. They could be in a really high-powered job. They could be a business owner or really senior in what they do. They've got a lot of responsibilities, but they take care of them. They take it in their stride. And they look good doing it as well. They could be a homeowner. It's a very accomplished person. They're the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. They're a fantastic provider. They're well aware of their responsibilities. The Magician upright, the Ace of Wands reversed. Right, so the Magician is all four aces, okay? He's the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. This person has the tenacity, the ambition, the drive, the knowledge, the know-how, the bravery. They have the money to invest, the savings, the slush fund, the income. They have, the credit history. They have the patience to think things through, to be calm, the forgiving. They have everything that it takes. They have all the tools. However, why is there a lack of a rebirth? Why is there not the Ace of Wands? Maybe they don't want a rebirth, or maybe this is bigger than them. Yeah, because the challenge was grief, wasn't it? So even though they're a very capable person, they can't make, they can't make God. They can't make, this is divine. An ace is like your hard work being met halfway by the divine. But, they're not being given, oh yeah, that makes sense, because the magician is all 4 aces. They don't have the Ace of Wands. There's either a lack of passion, a lack of drive, a lack of enthusiasm, or a lack of desire. There's a lack of passion and desire for a rebirth. There's regret, but there was just a lack of passion, I think. Let's go back to this. So we had, on your side, you wanted cooperation. You were potentially a third party, an outsider, getting attention from an empress, or giving lots of attention to an empress. Very sexual. And then they might have gone cold. They might be distracted by other things. They might just not view it as a priority. For some reason, they don't have the Ace of Wands for this. Okay, so where you've got the Eight of Wands and you're wanting action, progress, communication, they could be really demotivated or distracted right now. In the challenge, they've got loss or regret, so that they may really regret not giving you more time, but, because you were wanting to invest in this Empress, this Taurus or Libra, or just someone really accomplished, abundant. They could be older than you. They've got all the stuff going on, okay, that's really distracted them, I think. I wouldn't say they don't want it, because why have we got the sense of loss and regret? Do you know what I mean? It's about the whole spread. Let's get 3 for the outcome. I'm just going to close the window because it's getting a bit cold now. Ow. Let's get 3 for the outcome. 2 of Wands reversed, refusing to take a direction. This person, just nope, not moving, not talking. Maybe that's you, maybe that's them. I mean, you've become clear on what you want. You don't want to sneak around. You want to go legit. You want to go exclusive. You want to cooperate. You want to invest. They're the one with a lack of drive, a lack of enthusiasm for a rebirth. So I'd say, I'm going to go back to say it's them that's not choosing. 9 of Wands, feeling, challenged. They might have loads on their plate at the moment, or this could have been dragged out for a while. Four of Cups in the challenge position, so that's being closed off to emotion, expression of emotion from others. 10 of Cups, the Strength, major for Leo, and the Two of Pentacles. What on earth? So the 10 of Cups is everyone in a household being happy. It's that happy family life. Every person is content, their cups are full. The Strength, the major for Leo, is a need to be emotionally strong as opposed to brawn and brain. We've got the need to, have a strong heart to stay emotionally steady. The Two of Pentacles is this eternal juggle. Someone's trying to juggle family life. They're trying to keep everything, all the plates spinning. They want harmony. They want, I want to say alliance, but I don't think that's the word that I'm looking for. They want harmony. The juggler. I wonder if they have got kids. They've certainly got a lot on their plate right now. It's not just one plate, there's several plates spinning all at once. I think they're overwhelmed with, sometimes we have periods, like we'll have a month where for some reason all our deadlines are like in one go. And then loads of unexpected stuff comes up as well. And you're like, do you know what I mean? Let's do some digging. Why have they got the Five of Cups in the challenge position? Hoity-toity, champagne taste, beer budget, arrogant and pretentious, fierce temper, has too many anger issues and dark moods, abusive. Pull my neck. They're having mood swings and like loss of libido, like they're annoying to be around because they're trying to put on a show and trying to have a good time, but it's like the sense of like not really coping, feeling overwhelmed. They could be someone who's trying to put across, certain lifestyle, or they're trying to do it all, like things that are necessary and things that are, for entertainment, for fun, whilst taking care of the home, taking care of business, taking care of everything. Love is taking a back seat for a while, and you might just be over it. Let's get some more. Consumed, extinguish doubt by having open communication. You need to have a conversation with this person, take the bull by the horns. Are we okay? What's going on with us? Do I matter to you? Have you missed me? Like, is this done? Because I need equal give and take. I need 50-50. Oh, total drama. They're either really up or they're really down. That's why there's a desire for harmony. I had a thought that I wanted to do something then, and then I forgot what it was. That's ridiculous. Let's see if we can get any more clarity. Open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Their heart chakra's closed off. They're closed off to love at the moment. They just want balance. They want a quiet family life. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. Okay, so their mind could be occupied. I do this as well. You tide yourself over in quiet spells because you're ultra busy. You're not really seeing or involved with anyone, so you think about experiences from the past, and that can like stop you from, looking for intimacy in real time, because you're just able to go through like highlight reels in your head of like past intimate moments. Confession, someone has to tell you something. Oh my goodness. Confession, intimacy, open your heart. They may still have feelings for someone from the past, but I don't know. That was just a thought, just based on what's there. Let's see what else comes out. Maybe they need more passion and more intimacy, but they've lost it because there's just too much going on. Ooh, maybe it is that they're fantasizing about other people because we've got a girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, being an enabler, having no boundaries. They could be a little bit toxic, this person. They might sort of like fantasize about crazy sex that they've had with other people that are no good for them, and so they show off a bit, they get angry, they can push love away, because they play with fire. Play with fire, you get your fingers burnt, been there, done that. That's why I'm keeping out of trouble. At least for a while. Let's get a confession from them. Loads of confessions here. Shit. I'm regretting my previous actions. I'm truly sorry. You deserve better. God, are they going to tell you that they've been intimate with someone else? It might not just be fantasizing. It could be that they've been intimate with someone else, or they may feel like they're cheating on you by fantasizing about other people. I don't feel like I'm good enough for you. Well, that comes from guilt, doesn't it? I self-sabotaged our connection. Maybe their heart belongs to someone else from the past. You are the only one I see. Maybe they realise that you're, like someone to be with, and that it's wrong to be treating you like this. I think time apart is best for us right now. That's sad. That's so sad, guys. If this resonates, then it's someone in your life that you don't feel that you're getting equal give and take from. They're distracted, they're like hyper independent from you. They're closed off to emotion. They don't offer emotion. They could be fantasizing about other people when they're alone. They could be sleeping with other people when they're really, I'm not saying they are or they aren't, but they're not emotionally available, and that's the be all and end all, and they know that that's not the right thing for you. There's just a lack of cooperation, and they probably got the fingers burnt dancing with the devils, the wrong people, but they're looking for serenity now. They're trying to find balance, for the sake of everyone around them and themselves. Let's see what they've got to say for themselves. Although they've said a lot, that's a lot of, it's like confessional over here. There's a lot of confessions. They're not the right cards, it's these. So with the Five of Cups, we've got, do you even see me that way? Well, they've got no right to say that to you, because they're the ones that have been thinking about other people. They're emotionally unavailable, so they can't flip it around and put it on you. It's maybe a bit angry that. Love me? No. I'm ready. Let's take a leap of faith. Well, why would you say that when you've got the Ace of Wands and then no passion or sex drive or enthusiasm for it? That represents the opposite of a rebirth. That would be a rebirth. That would be a beautiful energy. But we've got that. So, like, what is this person on about? Just because you're someone for them to be with doesn't mean you're getting anything out of being with them. Do you know what I mean? What are you getting out of it? That's pissed me off, that, to be honest. Individuality. Be wary of possessive partners and maintain your individuality. They could be possessive over you if they think like their self-worth is higher by association because you're a good person, you work hard, you're loyal, you're well liked, well thought of in the community, you've got good savings. Maybe they're like, well, I'm a better person by being associated with them, but it's not the case, is it? This is their journey that they need to like work on themselves because they've been emotionally unavailable and stringing you along, and they regret their actions and they're sorry for it. But it's like they're not sorry enough to love you from afar. They want to keep you in their net. So that's not growth. That's not being real. It's not being fair. I'm going to get you advice, and then I'm going to see when someone new might come in. And then I'm going to get a lamp because it's like we're losing the light here. Right, if this is resonating for a Capricorn, what's your advice for them? For the self-sabotager that's effed up with my Capricorn. Journey. Half the treasure is the journey on the path to finding it. You don't have to have all the answers for life now. You don't have to be married and settled down now. You don't have to remarry or meet someone in retirement now. Just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, okay? Get comfortable with the not knowing. Right, so we've got goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest, and become a resource of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. That's the heart chakra. Unconditional love. this is, you know, being encouraged to heal, don't hold grudges, let it go, you know, live and let live. Let people learn from their mistakes. Sometimes people have to lose you to really feel the loss, you know, and feel the result of their actions, to feel the consequences of their actions and change. Freedom. I realised my wounds create doubt, resentment and guilt, so I work to free myself of darkness. I cast off negative thoughts, find peace in my heart and discover the being of light within me. Now I feel like that is like very like, look at that, it's like a direct connection to the divine. It's giving self-empowerment, but there's elements of purple, which is the crown chakra as well. That's so cool. You need to feel safe, you need to feel secure, you need to feel loved, attractive, confident, and the universe will bring all this to you. Follow your internal guidance, know that you are directly connected to source, okay? Manifest the life that you want. Say out loud, angels, please bring me someone who's trustworthy. Please bring me someone who's devoted to me. Please bring me someone who's hardworking, who's loyal, patient. You know, give any values that you want this person to have. And in about a year, the divine bring them in. They've got to align so many things, workplaces, places of residence, you know, things that are going on in the world, people's health. There's so many things going on. So it has to take about 12 months to come in, but you start thinking about who you do want in your life. What qualities do you want them to have? Okay. I feel like I need to do one more and then I'm going to get my lights, my solar lights. Because we're losing light rapidly. Soul on fire, Sagittarius got this one. You need to live your best life. Enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Set yourself free from this person because they do not know what they're doing. Befriend the world. Polarize. Okay, so you might find that instead of going for this location, you go west or you go east, you go left or you go right, but you need to, you know, like it's like if you get a chocolate box and you think, well, I always have the hazelnut praline, so I'll go for the hazelnut praline, or I always go for the strawberry cream, so I'll go for the strawberry cream, or I always go for the coffee, you know, flavoured chocolate, or the coffee mousse. Stop going for the same thing, explore what's out there, really challenge yourself to open up to different kinds of people and different kinds of things and activities and places. Shake it up, okay? Don't get distracted with shiny things because retail therapy is dangerous for your bank account. However, the stuff will arrive, you know, and it will let you down the way that people do. I'm a shopaholic. But I think shiny things includes people who look nice on the outside. They look sexy, they look handsome, they look pretty. They can be a wolf in sheep's clothing, okay? They can be the devil, you know, dressed in a really nice, pretty outfit, or, you know, they can go and like sleep with someone behind your back or make you feel like you're not worth anything by devaluing you, by not making space for you, by not, you know, giving you the attention that you require. Often what we need to do is imagine that person who's very good looking with boils and a few straggles of hair, you know, terrible skin. I don't know, try to see them in a different outer shell, and their kind of aura is much more visible to you, the real aura that they've got, the real character. Don't get distracted by, people and only pick them based off what they look like, okay? Maybe that's a hint to, this person being very good looking, the one that's taking you grossly, for granted. I don't think I took one of these. No, I did. Okay, that's you done. That's all you're getting. Get yourself out there, right? Plenty more fish in the sea. Bigger, better ones. More interesting ones, more loyal ones. Ones that are going to take you on all their adventures with them and invest in you and, dote over you, make you nice romantic meals, dress up for you, only you. Get that soul ignited, right? Cross some things off the bucket list. Don't live for, 5 years' time or 10 years' time. Start living your life now. Life's too short to be waiting on people who, are blindfolded and they've got the blinkers on and they've got no idea what they're doing. I mean, when people are like that, there's normally issues that are deep, but you can't. It's not your job to fix that or put up with it. It just isn't. And we're not going to be anyone's comfort blanket. We're not doing it. That is just being dishonest with yourself, that. It makes no sense, does it? It's just like, what are you actually doing? I feel so good, from having had like a quiet weekend. I loved being away, like couldn't have been more hyper, but I knew I'd be tired, and it did stop me from thinking about work and all my worries. Going away does force you to do that, but how have I lost like a whole set of cards over here? It's been proper nice just to not go anywhere or do anything, just self-indulgence, pampering, calm, quiet. Right, I'm going to run and get these 2 lanterns. I will be back to do